Yeah, it's my pleasure to ask Marcia Zeidel to come up and deliver her Devar Torah to us this morning on this special occasion for her. And Toby, of course.
Yes, they're the both of us.
They're both of you,
Okay. Toby and I were married June 20th, 1965 in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and are celebrating our 60th wedding anniversary. But I want to take you back to the evening of June 19th, the night before. I'm sitting with my mother in the kitchen, and I'm upset. I'm saying, I don't know if I want to get married. I just don't know if I love Toby. True story. Why was I experiencing cold feet? Did I not have confidence and faith in myself and Toby to make this marriage work? Was I uncertain that Toby would be a good husband and that I would be a good wife? Well, I'll get back to these questions a bit later, but let's look at the Parsha for the week. It's Shalach Lacha. It tells the story of the 12 spies sent by Moses to survey the land of Canaan. These men were leaders, people of distinction, very well respected. 40 days later, they returned. 10 came back with a demoralizing and fearful report. The land, they said, is indeed good. It does flow with milk and honey, but the cities are large and well fortified, and the people who live there are powerful and strong. They are giants, and we are but grasshoppers. 2 men, Joshua and Caleb, however, insist that the land can be conquered as God has commanded. But these 2 men's confidence in God is ignored by the people of Israel. Rather discouraged, they say, let us appoint a leader and go back to Egypt. Even after all the miracles that they have seen God to perform for them, why did these 10 spies and the people of Israel lose their faith and trust in God? Why did they choose fear instead? And why did I choose to be hesitant and uncertain of walking down the aisle with Toby the next day? Let's look at how Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, of blessed memory, answers these questions. First, he says, it's the fear of the unknown. Change can be terrifying. It's true of a child getting on her first roller coaster, a teenager heading off to college, someone moving to a new city, or starting a new job, and even getting married. Instead of being excited about the adventure and imagining the good things, we tend to focus on our doubts, our insecurities, our uncertainties. Second, Rabbi Sacks proposes that many of us prefer to stay in our comfort zone. It's cozy, it's familiar, it's predictable, few surprises. That's probably how I was feeling. Why upset the apple cart? Why take this big step into marriage? For the people of Israel, they were eating manna every day from heaven. They were drinking water from a miraculous well. They were surrounded by the clouds of glory. However, what would be their situation if they entered the land of Canaan? They would have to fight battles, create an economy, worry about whether there would be enough rain to produce a crop, and all the other 1,000 distractions that come from living in the real world. That caused them to believe It's better to stay put and continue living as they have. Finally, Rabbi Sachs postulates that our uncertainty and fear develops from a lack of confidence in ourselves. I had just graduated from college the week before and would be attending graduate school in the fall. Was I really ready to take on the responsibility of marriage at this time? I wondered, can I succeed at both? For the people of Israel, their fears were, God has sustained us in the desert, helped us win battles. Will he still be there? What if he isn't? Are we really able to survive? This is an example of how our insecurities overwhelm our reason, distort our thinking, and make us question our decisions. Despite all our concerns, the fear of the unknown, our preference to stay in our comfort zone, and our lack of confidence, I truly believe in this quote from Rabbi Sachs. He says, "Faith is the courage to take risks. It is not certainty. It's the ability to live with uncertainty. It's the ability to hear God saying to all of us, as he says to Abraham, 'Walk on ahead of me. I'll be with you.' That quote tells me that faith is moving forward despite the fears, the uncertainties, the doubts. It's embracing change rather than running away from it. And when we do embrace change, we have the opportunity, first, for personal growth. When we're faced with uncertainty, we often are forced to push beyond our comfort zone. An example for me is living in Stavanger, Norway, with Toby and our 3 children for 4 years. For those of you who don't know, Toby worked for an international oil company that had offices throughout the world. That experience, living outside the United States in a foreign country, did have many challenges, but it also gave me the opportunity to travel throughout Europe and beyond, broadening my perspective. My family and I thrived. We discovered new ways of looking at the world, learned new customs and foods, and developed strong bonds within the expatriate and Norwegian community. Second, by embracing change, it gives us the opportunity for building personal and family resilience. Facing and embracing change helped build not only mine, but my family's inner strength to deal with the many difficulties that life has thrown at all of us. The more you navigate uncertain situations, the better you become at coping with not only the present, but future challenges. Although it's about 40 years since we lived in Norway, I truly believe that experience brought our family together and created strong bonds of love and caring that will always be there, no matter what. So my charge to all of you is this: when dealing with the uncertainty and fear of change, remember Rabbi Sachs's wisdom, that God is saying to all of us, as he said to Abraham, "Walk on ahead of me, I'll be with you." Finally, I want to leave you with a poem, the author unknown, but it resonates with me and hopefully with you as well. The title is Change. Think about it. Change is everywhere, minute by minute, in all walks of life. Change is constant and inevitable. The fruit of change is opportunity, and its seeds will nourish you. From change springs growth, progress, fulfillment, and life itself. When you manage change, you embrace it, find good in it, and learn from it. Hear its promise, take up its call. Your world will become an exciting place now and into future. That's what marriage to Toby has brought to me. Yes, certain challenges, but also opportunities for a very interesting and fulfilling life. Thank you.
Nicely done.